Hi, and welcome back to our coverage of the GAMA Trade Show 2016. I'm Eric Summerer here with Justin DeWitt from Fireside Games. Justin, we're also here with a cavalcade of cute little cats,
yes.
Which brings us to your most upcoming release, the brand new one, which is Here Kitty Kitty. Tell us about it.
Well, deep inside all of us lurks a crazy cat lady who wants all the kitties, and that's exactly what this game is about. Players are going to take on the role of being a crazy cat lady, and you have a property board to which you want to move all the kitties to. The game comes with 40 cat minis, a few of which are shown here, the rest are down there. There's 4 different colors and 3 different poses, and you want the cats on your property. Your boards score a little differently based on where you get your cats to. If they're out in the yard, they're not worth anything. The porch is worth more. The house is where you really want them. That'll get you more.
Of course.
You can do that by simply using your action points. You get 2 on your turn. You can simply move a cat if you want. If you want, move the cat 2 spaces, or play some cards. And the card play is really where it starts to come into, I could maybe move 2 cats instead of 1. I could steal a cat from you. I could make everyone shove a cat out and back into the neighborhood so I can get them later.
Okay.
There's also instant cards that when they're played, you don't play them, the game plays them on you, and everyone has to do whatever it says, usually pushing cats away from scoring areas. Unless you have the blue defensive cards, which let you stop that from happening and stop other people from stealing your cats. So there's also some interesting scoring at the end in terms of, yes, you get points based on where the cats are, but you also get based on different combinations. Like, do you have one of every cat of every color? Congratulations, 5-point bonus.
Yeah.
Do you have the most of one color? You get another bonus. Do I have all the cats in my house the same color? 10-point bonus. So there's a lot of manipulation of where you move cats, where you make your opponents move cats and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, though, it really is, you want all the kitties. That is how you win the game.
Okay, so how soon can I get all of these kitties for my very own?
It is going to be out April 1st. Not a joke. It really is coming out April 1st. And we're going to be doing a bunch of launch releases and stuff, so look for that. There'll be all sorts of fun things. And it is a 3 to 6 player game, and it plays in 30 minutes at the most. This is a fast one. This is very easy to get people into. And this strategy in there is a little bit surprising. We have a lot of people telling us, wow, that I can be a little more meaner than I thought in an adorable cat game. So always good to have, you know?
So after Here Kitty Kitty, we've got dastardly dirigible, which is actually difficult to say.
It is. That's kind of why we liked it. It's
dastardly dirigible.
And dirigibles is one of those underused words. So is dastardly, honestly. So,
Everyone just goes for blimp.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
How boring
At least make the effort. Dirigibles. So how are we flying these dirigibles?
Well, you're building them is what you're doing. This is a steampunk airship building game. So what it is it comes with tarot-sized cards that have beautiful steampunk artwork on them of different ships. I'll show you the back. You can get a little bit of a look. There are different airships, and they are different suits. They're aesthetically different. There's 9 different airships, and what happens is we've sliced them very much like a slot machine reel to where they are cut into 7 pieces. You get your nose cone, your tail, 2 lift engines, a drive engine, gondola front, gondola rear. Everyone gets a map, and you're all engineers trying to build the best steampunk airship you can. So on your turn, you're playing cards, including some special cards that are going to let you do things like steal parts from other players, maybe trade with what's on their airship and what's on yours. But the real catch is when one person plays a part to their airship, like say I play a nose cone, everyone at the table has to play a nose cone if they have it in their hand, even if they don't want to, because your score is based on the suit you use the most. So let's say I'm building the cool one that's made out of the chain suit. It's this awesome Jules Verne one. Actually, it's that one right there.
Okay.
Say I'm trying for that. You come along and play a nose cone, and I have a nose cone in my hand. I have to get rid of my good nose cone, put my bad one in, and now, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to make as many points. However, if I planned cleverly when you play your nose cone, I get a free nose cone out of it. So there's a lot of trying to figure out who's doing what on their play, because you're going to have to play the card if you have it. When the first person to finish an airship, all 7 pieces, is going to score it, and you only score the suit you use the most. So in this example down here, this guy used the chain suit to put 3 of them down. The rest are basically garbage. You get 2 points for everything that's the suit you wanted, and if you went out first, you get a bonus of 2. So this guy would actually get 8 points, and it's played in 3 rounds. The person with the highest score at the end wins. The goal is to build the most beautiful one, but at the end of the day, you just want the points. And between the special cards and the fact that when I play, everyone has to play, there's a lot of dastardly in this. So.
Interesting. Now, how soon do we see dastardly dirigible?
That is going to be out, it looks like, in June. That is the plan on this one.
Now, the one I have been staring at ever since it started is a co-production between you and USAopoly.
Yes, this is the one.
This is a variant of the Panic system. With Star Trek.
Yes, it's another variation, so this is not a reskin. Anybody who thinks that hasn't looked at it close enough. It plays totally different. It has lots of things you can't do. One of the coolest things it has is the Enterprise.
It's got
a cool 3/4 view. So yes, this is a USAopoly game, joint production with them. We are incredibly happy to have worked with them. They were awesome partners, and CBS is really excited about this. This is coming out in June, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And lots of things are different. One of the biggest things you'll see is we've replaced the walls and towers with the hull of the Enterprise, and and the shields, which are like your walls. So this is all based on the original series. 50th anniversary is this year, so we are super excited to have this out. You are going to play as one of the characters. You've got cards for Sulu and Chekhov and all those guys, Kirk, Spock, each who has their own ability that breaks the rules a little bit. And one of the neat things is this base that this Enterprise is on isn't just decorative. It actually matters in the game because the Enterprise now shoots with its hit cards dependent on variations of where it's facing. You have front attacks, side attacks, and rear attacks.
Oh, neat.
And on your turn, one of the things you can do is change the way the Enterprise is
orientation.
facing. So that hit card that wouldn't work one turn ago might work now. So you're zapping guys in the distance.
And planning ahead with your teammates. I've got one that shoots forward, so can you please turn the Enterprise?
Right. Please turn this way. Or more importantly, as things start to get damaged and destroyed, oh dear God, we don't want to be shot here. Turn the ship so we take the shot here. But sometimes that means you can't use that hit card. Life is like that. And
oh boy.
Yeah, one of the neat things too, you can now repair. In this game, instead of everything being on or off it with one hit, everything takes a damage. There's a token you'll put on when the shields are damaged. There's a token for when the hull is damaged, and you can repair it before it's destroyed.
Before it's gone.
Yeah, you can even rebuild destroyed chunks of the Enterprise. It's very expensive and tricky to do, but you can put it back together.
Now, if you take damage on the Enterprise, pieces of this now come off?
Actually, we add really cool damage pieces. We have that look fire and smoke and broken hull things.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And another key difference is bad guys are going to shoot from a distance. They'll be hitting your shields right out of the gate. They don't attack just when they hit you. They actually shoot from a distance. If they hit you, they become boarders, which is even worse for you. But you have security team that you can pay those guys down with, so they don't actually get on board.
Throw red shirts out.
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what you do in the game. The other thing that's really neat is the mission-based. So instead of just, finish the bag of bad guys and you're done. You got to fight your Klingons, your Romulans, your Tholians, and all that. But when that bag is empty, it recycles because it's about the missions. Everything in this game is driven by missions, which are your goals that you're going for as a team, and they're cooperative. You are going to achieve these missions through a combination of things. It might be board position of certain elements. It may be certain cards that need to be paid. But you have to complete 5 missions before the Enterprise is destroyed in order to win the game. So it'll be like the trouble with tribbles. We have to get rid of these tribbles and all that. And some of what we'll be doing is the cards in the game now feature a division point, or division credit. And it looks like the little icon the guys wore on their shirt.
Yeah.
And there are different ones. There's the engineering one, there's the science one, all that. And you will have to pay different combinations of those towards these missions to complete it. Paying cards to a mission does not mean you use them in any other way. So you're losing what are some of the best cards in the game to beat these missions.
And then those are removed from play.
Not forever, but they are discarded. And the thing is, these aren't your low-end useless cards. These are good cards that you want, that you have to pay for the mission. Meanwhile, everything else is still coming at you. You're not getting a break. This is all getting terrible and scary.
So you said June. Does that mean we might see some copies at Origins?
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Fingers crossed.
I'll talk to USApolis, see what they say, yeah. So, yeah.
Excellent. Justin DeWitt, thank you very much for showing us these. I'm excited about this Enterprise.
I know. Don't you just want to run around the room, make spaceship
just want to fly around.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks, guys.